hello. Welcome back to Zekism, everybody. Happy Fantastic Four week. I'm out of breath now. Welcome back to Zekism. Yes, it is Fantastic Four week. It is released, it's released officially Friday worldwide. Thursday I'm going, because we get it earlier in the UK for whatever reason. Maybe it's because they filmed it here, I don't know. But we seem to get a lot of Marvel films here early, which is cool, which is great for us. Yes, I've got my ticket for Thursday. I'm very excited now. And I'm not being hypocritical, I did a video 4 or 5 weeks ago where I said, and I quote, I'm more excited about Superman than I am about Fantastic Four. And just because I've seen Superman doesn't mean I go back on that. I think what they've done actually is through marketing, so clever marketing, well done marketing department, has got me much more hyped for Fantastic Four than I was 5-6 weeks ago. I think Superman was doing a good job promoting their stuff. I think James Gunn and the team behind it, Warner Brothers, etc., whoever, was doing a really good job promoting Superman. I think Disney saw that, maybe Marvel saw that, and up to their game, because now you can't walk anywhere without seeing Fantastic Four things. You can't go on the internet without seeing Fantastic Four everywhere. They are pumping the money into it, clearly, but I think it's working. It feels like a massive deal. It feels like a huge film release, whereas it wasn't 3 or 4 weeks ago. So they have upped their game, so congratulations to them for that. I'm sure they don't care what I think, but there you go, well done. But I think number one, the one thing that actually really got me excited about this was seeing that Silver Surfer scene, which everyone is raving about, from the last official trailer, they released, where she, goes into I'm the Herald of Galactus, etc. I herald his beginning. That speech got me hooked, because I think that tone was what I was looking for from, Galactus, etc. And I think I was on board anyway from the retro futuristic, and I'm not a massive Fantastic Four fan anyway. They're fine. Excuse me. So congratulations to them for that. I think that trailer really did a number on not just me, but a number of people, and sold me. Okay, I'm in. I see the family dynamic. I see the heart of the film as much as I see the threat, and the threat, I think, is what's selling me on the film. Now that dovetails me nicely into Doctor Doom. Doctor Doom is the elephant in the room. Doctor Doom is gonna be, I would imagine, here's the thing. The question is, and this is the question on the thumbnail, does Doctor Doom, Robert Downey Jr., show up in this film, or does he not? I think yes. I think he does. I think he shows up in this film. I think he's not going to be a part of the main story. I think he's not going to be a part of a cameo scene or what have you. I think certainly the post-credit scene is going to feature him in it. I would almost guarantee it, because this is their last opportunity, one of the last opportunities, to sell people on Doomsday, or get people hyped for Doomsday next Christmas. So not this Christmas, next Christmas, other than Spider-Man Brand New Day that comes out next year. I think there is a Doctor Doom post-credit scene. I have no confirmation of this, by the way, but I think he is featured in this film in some description. He must be. He is a multiversal threat. We know that much, because that's what the film is going to revolve around. And we see those themes tied into directly this film, and what it's sort of circling into with the threat. So sorry to answer my question really early, but yes, I do think he features in a scene of some description in this film. That's my gut. I think it would be remiss of them, I think is right in saying, because why would you not include him? He is a Fantastic Four villain. He is a Fantastic Four staple. He is their core arch nemesis. And I know, possibly aside from Galactus, but I think being that Doomsday is where we're heading, being that Doomsday is, to all intents and purposes, sort of, the Infinity War of this saga, and due to the production issues in terms of replacing Kang with Doom, and Doom's not been set up properly, etc., I do think you need those seeds of pockets of, okay, what is he going to do? What is he going to look like? What's the motivation going to be? Why And or are we just going to rock up to Doomsday, assume prior knowledge? I don't think they can do that now. I think this is a different time than it was in 2018 when Infinity War came out, when Marvel had the trust of not just comic book audiences and hardcore fans, but casual audiences as well, that would just show up and trust Marvel to tell a great story, introduce the character who is a big looming threat, and not much homework was needed. I don't think we're in that place now. I think the casual audiences certainly are asking for, okay, give us what you got. Tell us how to think. Tell us how to feel about this character. And having Robert Downey Jr. on the marketing, although it probably will sell some tickets, I don't think it's going to sell enough tickets. I think you do need to have some sort of stakes or storyline purposes going into that film. And not to be harsh, I don't think the Spider-Man film next year, as good as I think it's going to be, and it's sounding like it's going to be great. Kevin Feige this week said it's going to, or confirmed it's going to be a street level film. Excellent choice. I'm glad that they managed to sell Sony on that, because that's a great decision. But I think we're in a position where Doomsday needs to be sold. That's the big film. You need that to do really, really well. Otherwise, they're going to look like they've got egg on their face. Here's where you start with an appropriate character, because Doctor Doom's link to the Fantastic Four is there. You also have them trying to sell Robert Downey Jr. as Doctor Doom. We do still have that pondering thought in the back of our head, like, what is he going to look like? What's he going to sound like? What's he going to behave like? How is he Doctor Doom? Are they going to make that storyline relevant, or make that make sense in some description? You know, there's various theories online to do with comic book lore about swapping brains, and there's various storylines where it might happen that way, but I do think they need to give us a reason to look forward to Doomsday, more so than we already are, because I think it's going to be great anyway, because 1, I'm a shill. 2, I think the cast is stacked. And 3, I think they're going to nail it. The Russos, I trust the Russos. I think they've delivered every time they've been asked to from a Marvel point of view. And I think the excitement level needs to be raised. So I think he does feature in this film. I think he is involved in, I'm going to say, possibly the beginning and the end. I think he's from this universe. I think he's from, is it 828? I think it's 828. I think he's from this universe. That's my theory. I have no basis to. I'm trying to avoid spoilers like the plague. So I have no confirmation if that's been confirmed from people who've seen it, or premiere attendees, or what have you. So like I said, I'm trying to be like an ostrich from now till Thursday. So my head is deep underground, unless I've got a microphone in front of me. So hello, I've got a mic in front of me. I'm speaking about Doctor Doom. I'm very excited for this film, as you can probably tell, because I'm speaking quite fast. I'm looking forward to it. I think he shows up. To sum it up, I know I've recapped that already, but I think he shows up. I think he is. They end on potentially a cliffhanger, because we've seen the post-credits of Thunderbolts, so we know sort of how it ends in a weird way. It's a weird place to be in, where we know, well, we think we know, that there is a relevant link between Thunderbolts and this film, and that's going to dovetail quite nicely into Doomsday. I'm hoping by the end of this film, I'm foaming at the mouth for Doomsday, which is it's a horrible visual, I grant you, but I really want to be hyped for Doomsday more so than I already am at the end of this film, and I hope I will. The reviews, which I was going to do a video, and I thought, no, I won't do a whole video on that. The reviews are effervescently, effusively positive, which I don't take what people overly dramatic praising of reactions, because we know they're sort of, playing the game a little bit. And the marketing is not going to put "it's okay" on the poster, are they? But I think the reviews have been overly positive, so I'm trying to ignore those as well as all the other marketing stuff, because I'm just like, okay, I don't want to hear anything else about this film. I just want to go see it with sort of an open state of mind and embrace the film for what it is. And I'm hoping it's going to deliver. I think it is. I think everything I've seen, like I said, from that trailer on, was not that the previous trailers were bad. It was just like, oh, it's fine. I'm looking forward to that. Yeah. But there was other things that were taking my gaze or my interest more so. Now I'm all in on Fantastic Four. The marketing has worked. Well done, marketing department, who I think they replaced for an additional marketing. But anyway, that's another conversation. I'm hyped. Are you? Let me know in the comment section below. Happy to have a discussion about this, and we can share thoughts or predictions or whatever. But yeah, I'm all in on Fantastic Four this week. Please leave a like and subscribe if you like this video or any other videos I'm doing on the channel as well. I'm really, really excited. So yes, and I'll see you next time. Thank you. Bye bye.